They're an overwhelming #1 and a favorite to repeat as national champions. Florida, Troy, this is your preview brought to you by Tyson Anytizers. So glad to see you. It's football season. You're going enough already. Thank goodness, right? I'm Lauren Shahadi. Dennis Dodd, our college football columnist, joining us now, not only on the other line, but you're going to see him in just a few minutes. Dennis, let's talk about this matchup. Florida wasn't tested when Charleston Southern visited the Swamp. It's not supposed to get too much more competitive this time around. Is it kind of difficult to evaluate these games?
Yeah, it is early on. Florida's playing such a bad, at least first 2 weeks before they get into Tennessee, that it really is hard to evaluate. Charleston Southern did have 323 yards in that first game, but obviously 62-3, you know the result. Troy's a step up a little bit in competition. I was frankly surprised they lost Bowling Green in their opener, 31-14. They do have a few skilled athletes. They kind of get the third-tier athletes out of Alabama. Levi Brown, their quarterback. Look for the. I love the name of their linebackers, Bear Woods and Boris Lee. That's a couple of. They have to be linebackers if they're named that.
You kind of have to be afraid with those kind of names. Are you afraid of Troy? I mean, like you said, they lost to Bowling Green. How do they face the #1 team in the nation and kind of contain them, Dennis, if they can?
Well, I don't think they can. I mean, I think it's another case of Florida being very vanilla on offense, and frankly on defense, trying not to show Tennessee anything. And winning just the best way they can, and getting Tim Tebow out there as soon as possible. They had 600 and something yards, averaged 10 yards a snap last week, and got the job done. I think they're going to do much the same this week.
Well, two games to open up the season at the Swamp, but let's not forget about week 3 when Lane Kiffin marches his Tennessee Volunteers into that Swamp. Any possibility that they look past Troy, or no?
No. I think the biggest news is that within the framework of the game plan, they're going to be able to work on the old Percy Harvin H-back position, whatever you call it. We found out this week that the super freshman Andre DuBose has opted for surgery on his hamstring, so he'll be out for the season. So the job falls to Jeffrey Demps, some others in that lineup. So they're going to split up that job that went to Percy Harvin. In the summer, Urban Meyer told me that they wanted to keep that with one guy. I don't think that's going to be the case now. So you're going to see that split up among 3 or 4 guys, that H-back, tight end, inside receiver, ball-carrying guy.
And you will see it at 12:21 from Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Thank you so much for watching the preview brought to you by Anytizers, the meaty good man snack. For Dennis Dodd, I'm Lauren Shahadi. Thanks for watching.